Hello friends, today I'm going to show you how to prepare caramel mint cake. So this cake is also prepared on the gas stove and that too without using a pressure cooker. So for that you have to take some powdered sugar and make caramel. Use powdered sugar or caster sugar, and meanwhile take some mint leaf, and then you have to chop them up. And then grease a tray with some oil to pour the caramel over it. You can see that the sugar is starting to melt and it's getting golden brown. So now in this is the right moment to sprinkle the mint leaves and then stir them well. This recipe is inspired. This has not been, I have not seen a recipe like this anywhere, and in this recipe I have used flour, so that is also not available. This is an experiment actually, and you can see the final result. Now that the caramel has been melted, the sugar has melted and the caramel has formed, we will spread that evenly into the tray, and maybe I think if you use the caster sugar it will be more thin. So take 3 eggs, separate the egg yolk from the egg white and whip the egg white into which is stiff and fluffy. Whip it as long as it is stiff and fluffy. So I don't have an electric whipper, so I am using my hand and a manual whipper for that, so it's taking a pretty long time. So you can see how the how the egg white is transforming into into a stiff snowy texture. So this is how the texture of the cake depends on how fluffy and stiff the egg white is. Now that the egg white has been made, keep it aside. Now take the egg yolk, again whip it. The most of the whipping is required for the egg white, and so you can whip the egg yolk also for a while. Add 3/4 cup of add a 3/4 cup of oil. Vegetable oil is the best when you are preparing on stove, as far as my experience is. It works better than vegetable oil, works better than butter. Now add the powdered sugar. So I have taken 1 cup of powdered sugar. So 1 cup of powdered sugar is like 125 grams. So the vegetable oil was around 100 grams, you can say, and instead of taking the measurements in grams, I prefer to take the cup measurement. That comes out better, because sometimes the weigher doesn't work properly. Now whip both the oil and the yolk for some time. Now add 1 cup of flour all-purpose flour. Add 1 teaspoon of baking powder also and mix well. Add the stiff egg white. After the egg white is added, mix it with a spoon or a ladle. Mix the batter gently with now that the caramel has become thick, it is now become like a caramel chocolate. Now you can break them into small pieces with the hand. Break the mint caramel into small pieces with hand, then pound them to make it yet again into smaller pieces. Keep aside a few big ones for the decoration in the end. Keep it aside and put the rest into the batter. Mix well. Grease a cake mold with some oil. I have kept aside a paintbrush for this purpose. Pour the cake batter into the cake mold. Now you can see that I haven't added any essence into it. That's because I don't have peppermint as essence and it's difficult to get during the lockdown. So this is a vessel, a non-stick vessel. It has got a thick bottom and it has got a small opening, the top portion. So I think this is the best vessel for baking because the heat will stay inside. So you can close it and cook, and it has taken 40 minutes for me to cook it on medium flame. So now the cake has come out soft and fluffy, and look at the cake, it's really soft and fluffy, and you can decorate decorate on top with the leftover caramel mint. And in case you have some icing, you can use icing also with some peppermint essence in it, so that will give an extra flavor to the cake. So since I couldn't get peppermint essence, I haven't used it. If that would have given a better taste to it, but still this cake was really tasty. Thank you. So please do try this recipe at home, and it's very easy to prepare during the lockdown. And do send your comments